wonder who lives here.
Как вы знаете, версия Хогвартс Легаси для PlayStation дополнительно содержит квест The SQL Test, нижнее подчеркивание P, в папку Mods. Зайдя в игру, вы получите доступ к квесту после того, как завершите третье испытание Хранителя, так что этот квест активируется довольно поздно. В эксклюзивном квесте игроки берут под свой контроль магазин Hogsmeade с привидениями. Сам квест называется «Заниматься своими делами». И как следует из названия, вам предоставляется возможность вести собственный бизнес в Хогсмите. Поговорите с Кассандрой Мейсон, которая предложит вам бизнес по исключительно низкой цене. Всего 1500 золотых. И кстати, этот способ разблокирует не только контент для PlayStation, но и эксклюзивные DLC от Amazon, Twitch и Deluxe издания. А если у вас, как и у многих, жуткие просадки FPS в игре, то
Где такая стрёмная.
Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
If it weren't for the cost of things these days...
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wigan.
And she's...
I'm sorry for...
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk clumps for me, I'd be happy.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you.
Нет, наоборот, она, у меня как работал, так и работает. У некоторых вообще там скриншоты в игре. Короче, этот патч вообще, наоборот, ухудшил все.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet.
Serona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she
Так
like?
что нет. Игра еще
Goodness.
хуже стала.
Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her
Я просто
friends would
сейчас
visit us during the
скачала
year.
сторонние
All buzzing
файлы,
about practicing.
ну,
Talented
чтобы
group.
мне игра
Her friend
так
Mirabelle
дико не
was a
лагала.
genius in the garden.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. I even included a letter Serona had written to me when she was staying with. I know when I read writing from my youth.
Thank you, Mrs. Spruttle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps.
Ну,
And the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
ну это в основной части вот эта фигня. Сейчас вот тут я где-то смотрела новости. Так, сейчас. А, Они испортили игру просто. Вот вчера на ПК вышло новое обновление Хогвартс Легаси, обещающее, помимо прочего, улучшить производительность. К сожалению, очевидно, что впереди еще много работы, поскольку производительность далека от исправления. Новый сравнительный видеоролик, которым поделился на ютубе Лотвард, показывает, что время смены кадров все еще сильно отличается на разных конфигурациях систем, что приводит к раздражающему заиканию. Вот у меня заикание тоже как раз таки есть. Которые портят впечатление от игры. В некоторых ситуациях производительность, кажется, ухудшилась новым патчем, поэтому ясно, что Avalanche Software предстоит еще много работы, чтобы исправить свою игру. Первый патч Hogwarts Legacy не устранил проблемы с производительностью для всех. И вот этот комментарий. Ни одна вещь не была исправна. Кадры упали примерно 50%, а заикание увеличилось примерно на 500%. По крайней мере, так кажется, плохая работа. Короче, вот так. Лучшие билды. Ой, блядь. Лучшие билды. Короче, она наоборот, видишь? Нет, с Киберпанком все было очень-очень плохо. Это еще терпимо. Мне цвет волос. Сейчас. Карта Хогвартс. Ой, Хог. Так что, ну, видно было, я которые сторонние файлы все качала по улучшению, все удалила, у меня просто игра была кадр на кадре. Играть вообще невозможно было. Я опять установила, но более-менее мне исправились какие-то там ошибки. А так, к счастью или к сожалению, нифига. Так. Мне вот эти вот проплешины, блядь, просто убивают. Прическа пиздец. Насрать и плакать называется. У всех, в основном, кому я на стриме не заходила, у всех стоит вот этот причесон. Не знаю почему. Там еще есть моды, где улучшают хотя бы, ну, типа такой легкий макияж. Надо было его тоже мне скачать. Сделать какую-нибудь такую монобровую, блядь. Таджичка, блядь.
You
Да.
can stop by anytime.
What
What is it you
Блядь,
might
я
be
думала,
interested in?
блядь, я думала, я купила. Сука.
You take care now, and I shall hope to see you soon.
Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. Arresto Momentum, Confringo. Descender. Potato. Descender. Arresto Momentum, Confringo. Revelio.
А можно вообще этот шарф убрать? Просто посмотреть, как она без шарфа будет смотреться. О, без шарфа вообще отлично. А то что-то раздражает стало.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
И что мне с тобой сделать?
Confringo.
Окей, так и поступим. Не долетела.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days.
Always one, in there? Except this time it's not just one.
I shall get that goblin hound back. Hopefully from your corpse. You heard quite.
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
What's that?
Confringo.
Mastered Expelliarmus, haven't you? And that's all you can do. Nuisance! That's all you are!
Это мимо.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Sendo.
Potato! Pathetic! Pathetic! Potato!
Sendo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Sendo. Revelio.
Enough dumb beast for everyone. It's been ages since I've found
Here. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. But I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Better have a look around, see about the hawk lumps and the box of letters. Confringo! That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Confringo! Revelio. Lumos. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Ты зависла, что ли, блядь? Она мне застряла.
Revelio.
Вообще, она умеет этот окей. Так, сейчас идти, бежать. Ой, короче, тут слишком много ненужного.
That's all the Hawklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Блять, не застревай.
Either I'll have to fight that troll,
Тролль?
or...
Нормально как-то мне ёбну. Блядь, подожди, дай мне встать, алло. Да блядь. Господи, какая протега, блядь. Женщина, ты о чём? Опа.
Confringo. Sender. Confringo.
Как отбросить дубинку ему в лицо? Стой, пожалуйста. Так. Ну, давай Вингардиум или Виоса попробуем. Сейчас.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Блядь. А теперь?
Arresto. Confringo. Sender. Should think they felt that in London. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. This must be Serona's box of letters. I should take this. I think that's everything. Serona will be glad to have this back. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Accio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Sendo. Revelio. Confringo.
Блять, я тут была же.
Revelio.
Ой.
Revelio. Ha. Ha. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
You've had too much fire with you. You can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the
Arresto
stuff.
momentum.
Hurts him. Admirable trick.
Нет, давай еще раз.
Nothing more good. You may want to move.
А Descend, что это за заклинание было?
You'll have to fight. No. Nothing more than
Подожди, Descend, что это за заклинание? Вот это, наверное, нет, Филиппин, да. А, блядь.
avoiding our problems, are we?
Sendo. Confringo. The beasts are safe
Не
now.
зачиталась. Странно.
Revelio. Accio. Closer. Descendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Descendo. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio. Revelio.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Struttle with some horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her, and I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, well, got me through some challenging...
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is! Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter, especially when it comes to young people. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ray.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to...
Ой-ой-ой. У меня даже еще половина не открыта. Блять.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio.
Стоп. Блядь, остановись, пожалуйста. Такая ускоренная. Я не поняла, вы типа в пещере, что ли, в какой-то? Почему? Да, блядь. Да вы же долбали. Подождите, по одному можно, блядь? Пиздец, приз на фризе, блядь. Да, реально хуже стало. У меня вообще такого не было. А зачем мне это Левиоса? А, ясно.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Lumos.
Реально, да.
Merlin himself would be proud.
You've come to the wrong place, child.
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Офигеть, сколько тут еще делать.
Revelio.
Где? А как это багаю? И как ищ... Блядь, даже интересно.
Revelio.
Ну, делай вывод, нехуй мясо делать тогда получается.
Alohomora. Mine now, demiguys.
У меня стрим идет.
Revelio.
Что у меня? У меня идет стрим.
It's like Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio.
Я говорю, они к этой игре очень прям вообще как этот относятся, как к богу, блядь.
Revelio.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts.
Accio.
What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
Who's there?
Блядь.
Someone there.
Arrest them. Fringo.
Glance off of me. You'll be down.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
But if you don't fill up for lunch, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, though. Light, and you'll be swift. But who wants to be swift? Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here. To learn to share.
Revelio.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Accio. Arresto. Fringo. Finger. Sender. Revelio. 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 Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. 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 Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Alohomora.
Я сегодня смотрела, карта большая. Карта тут большая. Тут, короче, побочных квестов 100 штук, сюжетных 50 штук. Если ее выполнять на 100%, у тебя по времени займет 100-120 часов. Сегодня уже смотрели эту фигню. А?
Revelio.
А так, да, 100-120 часов, короче. Сюжет. Все, тут карту зачистила.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Brookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Давай, Себастьян. Себастьян.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
Off on another.
With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Она не беременна,
Uncle
она
Solomon is
проклята.
frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Показывай, или я тебе палочку в жопу.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Revelio.
Беги, беги, я просто так.
Up there, on that plateau,
Вон там,
is where they cursed Anne.
ну там потом.
This way.
Удаться предыдущего командира.
Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a
Удаться
part of it.
предыдущего командира.
Wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Давай, короче. Предыдущий командир. Ты не командир. Ты просто сторонник. Нет, не получилось. А где командир? Ух. Воин. Воин. А командир где? Господи, сейчас. Смотри. Ой. Блядь. Получилось.
You've made your last mistake.
О, командир, ты что ли? Горящего врага. Я замедляю, но не получается же. Получилось. Стой, подожди, командир. Не этого. Господи, чего вас так много?
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Revelio.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
Arrest them! It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensieve that day in the restricted section, with a memory that showed this house. There was a little... The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensieve?
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by... Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these and not... If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that. The point is, we both have good... You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about...
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Lumos. I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about them.
Understood. Well then, I'm tempted to
Lumos.
hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the...
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been so... You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic.
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any...
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to...
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to... Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret script?
You did not. Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you... I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Дайте мне древнюю магию, пожалуйста.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Хорошо. Следующая записка. Привет.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
I've always said that travel broadens the...
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello! I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about. Try to put off my stargazing as long as I can.
Revelio.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Revelio.
A pristine night for stars.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Lumos.
Lumos! More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school limit. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Lumos.
Lumos! Look, there's a table. I think you should do the honors. Go. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Emmett. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, It's you. Oh, and about my old telescope. Don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous, thank you.
You're welcome. It has goblin-cut glass, and it's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view. What an excellent broom.
Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Спасибо.
Alohomora. Mine now, demiguys. Revelio. Alohomora.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here.
А сейчас что, не ночь, что ли? Блять.
Revelio. Revelio. Ha. 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 Ah. Revelio. Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Hattie, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by... And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I...
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time for...
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to...
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow.
You can't imagine how inconvenient...
Revelio.
Before I invented Blue Pack. Revelio.
They will not keep us out. We will get this gate open. Somehow.
Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
Revelio.
It is frustrating.
Confringo!
We must study apparition until our 6th year. We could get past this
Revelio.
gate instantly.
Reparo. Confringo! Revelio.
Venite. Oh, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Dependo. Repulso. Arresto Memento Glacius. Confringo. Finger. Revelio.
I wonder what that does. That did it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Repulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Confringo. Revelio.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Revelio. Confringo.
might raise the gate.
Revelio. Accio. Pulso. Glacius. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way.
Revelio.
I will get the door. They will not keep us out. We will get this gate open. Somehow. That is the main key.
Revelio.
My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to the road now.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Revelio.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Revelio. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
А, ясно.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
What does that tell us?
Revelio.
Tiger! Confringo! Can do not hurt! Arrest your momentum!
Alohomora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Alohomora.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso! Potato! Mind yourself! How did that feel?
Arresto momentum.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Confringo!
You'll pay for that!
Incendio!
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Levioso! Potato! Would you like me to put you down? I bet that one hurt. What have you done?
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Oh no. Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. is all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry. There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
Было бы красиво, если бы, блядь, не фризило. Все фризит. И чё все замедлилось?
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. Now, tell me, where did you...
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
What are you up to now?
Alohomora. Revelio. What do we have here? A demo. Mine now, demiguise.
How nice to see you, my young
Revelio.
friend.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Ну, конечно, будет заметно, потому что игра лагает, блядь.
Revelio.
With you when you have a moment.
Подожди, сейчас, секунду. Меня тут вообще не лагало. Теперь лагает, блядь. Так.
I'll look after you. settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Ой! Извините, что вы отвлекаете.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Вот они. Все накормлены, да.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment. Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave. And
That sounds awful.
as the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful...
I understand.
Oh, thank you.
Блядь.
Tob's Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on your map. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the... you've brewed.
Надо будет сейчас перезайти в игру, потому что эта фигня происходит. Сейчас. У меня после этой игры компьютер так лагает. Где-то компьютер не может отойти. Вот эта белая фигня, там должна вот это быть, как его, загрузочная такая фигня, короче. Котелок должен быть. А он нифига не котелок. Как это хуйня, блядь. Ну, вот белый квадрат был. Так, сейчас. Пробую заново запустить. Ну-ка, сколько в эту игру играют, хоть посмотреть. Да, конечно, если откроется. $500 000 игроков сейчас в этой игре.
Thinks you should be proud of all the potions.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Ой, я думала, это какая-то трава, блядь, это кошка. Мяу.
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio.
Блядь, нахуй я ушла. Блядь.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh, the anticipation. You may want to. You dare slay one of my own. You will fall. Afraid to take a hit.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Ой. Здрасте. Приехали, блядь.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here.
Fortunate for you.
Можешь? Как тебе слезть, блядь?
Running home. Release it.
Блядь, не получилось еще раз. Блядь, еще раз. Да сними, если... Не получилось еще раз.
Revelio.
You must have sap running through your veins.
Пойдите в снайпера.
You'll have to fight eventually.
Ослабление. Попал. Еще раз.
Revelio.
Попадите в другого. А у меня нету. Ни бомбарды нету.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Tob's master is awful.
Revelio. Lumos.
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
Revelio.
Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Descendo. Revelio. Revelio. It looks as if Tom was here some time ago. Must have headed deeper into the cave. Confringo. Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Defendo. Sendo. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Compulso. Accio. That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. You're a deadly great spider.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Confringo. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Arresto momentum.
Confringo. Sendo. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke thinks you should be proud of him.
Revelio.
How are there so many
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old...
Revelio.
Slow coach! Slow coach!
Confringo.
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold...
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is...
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me.
Very well. But Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse. Crucio. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no... Ominous described the sound of the victims' cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, as punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to.
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was in...
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much.
I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would... I do wish we had the luxury of time. However...
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio.
I know I'm not. I'll make you wish you were back at school. Delay the inevitable.
Revelio.
Knew you were still hanging about.
You should go about stealing goblins' helms stolen by others.
Arrest the momentum. Descender. Fringo. Revelio.
Touch your helm. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions.
Arrest the momentum. Protego. Descender.
I'll get you.
Confringo.
Over here! Regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk. You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt's knows the location. You? I suppose it's worth a try. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave. He's this way.
Lumos.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with... Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping purebloods. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then
That is a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced... Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here. Confringo.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads
Revelio.
are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Lumos. Revelio. Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of
Lumos.
a person facing a snake.
That must
A
be the
journal
voice I
entry.
hear.
Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second...
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet... I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Lumos.
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Confringo!
Like a maze.
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed.
Lumos.
And there's more than one
Revelio.
gate ahead.
Lumos.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Arresto momentum.
The brazier. When the door closed, it lit up.
Lumos. Confringo. The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Revelio.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor
All the gates have symbols, and there are symbols on the dial.
Revelio.
А, сейчас.
Lumos.
Мышка. И что за хуйня какая-то?
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Revelio.
Nice work.
Lumos.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. Perhaps the symbols on another gate will match this dial.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive.
Revelio.
Nice work.
Lumos.
Confringo.
Lumos. Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work.
Lumos.
We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead.
Revelio.
Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot
Lumos.
stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again!
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always... I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never... That spell's the reason I have no family left. You and... If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now?
Ridiculous. As if dying in... It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to... I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop.
Revelio.
But I'll survive. We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous, there's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
But I can do that later. For now. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you.
Lumos.
Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky.
Revelio.
Could have died. We must swear never to do
Lumos.
this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Что залагало, блядь? Ладно. Так, я сохраню. Ладно, всем спокойной ночи. Спасибо, что смотрели. Так.